Them lies and them secrets might be the reason I can't sleep. I see you texting and calling, but baby, I ain't what you need. If you think about it, no, it ain't me. If you think about it, just let me be. You was a letdown. Think of all the time you had me stressed out. You don't know how it feel to be let down. The more that you left, put a hole in my chest. Life was a mess, you was a letdown. The time that we spent, you made it again.
Yo, welcome to the Speak Your Mind show on Social NOSTRA Network. I'm Rob McCoy, I'm the host. Shout out to Speak Your Minds family, shout out to the Social NOSTRA family, shout out to Pod TV, shout out to Roku TV. We have a special guest in the building today. And y'all might know her from Handstand in the DaBaby video. You know, TikTok sensation, public figure, dancer. She just amazing. I want to introduce my special guest, Courtney Sanderson, the handstand queen. What's up, Courtney? How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How your day been going so far today?
Pretty good. Just
I appreciate you taking time out your busy schedule. I know that's your schedule probably crazy.
thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Sorry.
No, you good. So, Courtney, tell everybody where you from. Like,
I am from the Bay Area, California. If you don't know where that is, it's near San Francisco or Oakland.
okay. So how was that like coming up in, you know, the likes of Oakland, the Bay Area? I know it's rough out there because I have been out there because my brother used to play for Oakland Raiders when they were Oakland Raiders then.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because now the Raiders are actually in Vegas and I am in Vegas now. But yeah, I wouldn't say, I love it. I love being from the Bay Area because of the culture and the people and just the dance style and like my favorite music and mostly comes out of the Bay Area. And I love like the music and the culture of people. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So growing up, did you ever think did you always want to be a dancer or, you know, like what you wanted to be growing up?
Growing up, I actually just wanted to be a gymnast. I was a gymnast my whole life. I started gymnastics when I was about 3 years old. And I wasn't really into dancing back then. I mostly just wanted to be known for gymnastics.
Okay, yeah, cause I seen in a couple of your videos, I seen you tumbling. I said, okay, she getting with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, high school. How was like high school, middle school, and high school for you?
It was pretty average. Nothing special. I don't know. It wasn't like middle school. Nothing really to say about middle school, but high school is where I definitely started transitioning because in high school I was still doing gymnastics. I practiced 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, so that took up my whole life, you know. But in high school, around my sophomore year, I started doing both cheer and gymnastics. So I started to be able to do more like what I wanted to, and I had more time. So instead of just doing gymnastics full time, I started doing other things like cheer for the school. And then I also got to do lacrosse. And then eventually I stopped doing gymnastics full time and just wound up coaching for UC Berkeley. And then I continued to do cheer. And then I did all-star cheer. So I would just like fill up my schedule with lots of stuff to do. Because once you go from doing gymnastics full time to like school sports, and school sports are just not that demanding as gymnastics. So I still needed to fill up my time and like stay active because I love being busy.
So I seen, you know, I was doing a little, you know, more research on you. You know what I'm saying? I seen you went to college in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm. I did. Yeah, I actually have a t-shirt on from Hawaii.
Hawaii, shout out to Hawaii.
Yeah, I love Hawaii. I went to college out there for 1 year and I really wanted to go there because of the weather. Like, even though I lived in California and everybody thinks California is super hot and sunny, it's not. And I was in the Bay Area, it's a little bit colder. but I hate being cold, and the main reason was because I wanted to be warm. And also my mom and dad used to live in Hawaii, so I wanted to go out there and just be able to live out there, even if it was only for a few years.
Okay. So what did you take? What was your major out there?
I was an art major, and then after that I went undecided for the last
So you got
semester.
so you can draw a little bit.
Yes, I love drawing.
That's
I love
dope. That's
drawing, and I also was really big in ceramics.
okay.
Mhm.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. So how did you get into all the dancing and stuff? Like after college, what you say you went to Hawaii for 1 year. So what did you do after you left for Hawaii?
Um, After I left Hawaii was right around the time that I started like twerking on social media. I've never done that before. I actually taught Bible school for 3 years, and I wasn't about to like showcase twerking on social media, but after I went viral in Hawaii for twerking in a handstand for the first time, like in front of people, that went viral. And I was like, you know what? I think I want to keep doing this. So I started twerking on social media and just like doing all the dance challenges, and started to transition over to like being a dancer full time and just posting on social media too. I started growing my following and realizing that you can like make money from social media. And I
Yeah.
started winning like twerk competitions and stuff. So it just like kept motivating me to keep going, keep doing what I love to do. So
So you definitely had the handstand going. I ain't never seen nobody do that.
yeah. I don't know. I never thought, I'd never seen anybody like twerk and do a handstand before. So I just thought that it would be cool if I tried it, and then like people started to love it. So I just kept doing it, and it kept going viral.
So when you said you win in twerk contest, how was your first your twerking contest? How was the first? Was you nervous or anything?
Yeah, I was actually super nervous because I didn't really know. I wouldn't say like I was professionally doing it back then. I was just doing it for fun, and I didn't like looking back on it. I was like, wow, that's horrible. Like I don't know what I was doing, but it's okay because I still won the competition, and I just like put my full energy into it, even though I was nervous. But I still won. Like it was a $300 competition, and it was the best thing. You know, I was super excited. It was the day before I left for Hawaii in college, and then I was like, after that, I just felt so confident with it. I was like, yeah, like I'm the best, like I can do this, you know, I'm really good at it. And I had this like confidence to keep going. And then I just kept working and tried to come up with like more moves and stuff I could do with it, you know?
So so when did you see that it was taking off, you twerking? Like you say, I know you said you were posting video of you twerking and stuff. So when did you see it take out? You like, I can probably make some money out of it.
2019, summer 2019, after I went to college, 2018, 2019. And then my video went viral, I would say in like February of that year of college, because I was hosting parties out there, and that video hit like over 100,000 views, and that was really viral for me at the time.
So that was your first big video, 100,000?
It went up to 1 million. It went up to a couple million. But when I saw it hit over 100,000, I was like, what's the definition of viral? Because I didn't know what like viral meant. And people were telling me like, oh, if it hits over 100,000, then it's viral. I was like, oh my gosh. And I just remember watching the views go up throughout the day while I was in ceramics class, you know, and it just kept going up and up. And I don't know, because the page is gone now, but I know it hit over a few million views.
Okay.
And me like at a party twerking by myself on this big tennis court. And, I was asked them to play Blue Hunnits by Cool John. And they were like, we just need you to bring all the people down to the tennis court. So I was basically moving a bunch of like 400 or 500 people off of these bleachers to the tennis court. And of course, everybody like watched me twerk. And then they took a video, and I didn't expect it to go viral, but it did. And then,
so when your video went viral, did you have a lot of people hit you up trying to work with you?
Yeah, because I would say I had like 2,000 followers before that video. And over the time between February to summer, so like June, it went up to 5,000 followers. And over time, that video just keep getting replayed, and I started posting it because I was nervous to post it. You know, I wouldn't like post that on my social media yet. And then yeah, I started hosting it, and a lot of people kept hitting me. They're like, "Oh, we want you to host our party, or we want you to do this," and just getting a lot of business from that.
So I want to ask, what did your parents think about you twerking in them video? Because you know, you said you used to teach Bible study.
Yeah, I taught Christian camp, summer camp
Yeah.
for 3 summers, and I'm still like in the church scene, you know, but not as much since quarantine. But like, I just didn't feel like, you know, my family or anybody would want to like, you know, see me twerk on social media, because that's just not like, I don't know, that's not really what the views, that's not what they want to see. So but yeah, so actually my dad did not find out that I was twerking at all until I performed on Saturday Night Live while it was live on TV.
Yeah, I seen that.
And he was like, "Are you at the Rockefeller?" And I said no, because I didn't know, was it the Rockefeller? I don't know. I forget which building it was, but he texted me, he was like, "Are you at this building?" And I was like, "No, I'm not," because I didn't know what the building was called. I still forget the name of the building, but yeah, then he just happened to turn the TV on while I was twerking on live television, and that's when he found out.
So how did that opportunity come about, you being on Saturday Night Live?
I was actually, the videographers, the Real Goats, they hit me up about the week of, after the music video dropped in November, and then like I would say 2 weeks after that, they hit me up, and then I got to perform that weekend. So I was like, they're like, "Can you make it?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." You know, it took work off, and then we got to go to New York, and it was super fun. We had a day of rehearsal, and then we got to perform Saturday, obviously. But yeah, it was a super big opportunity, and I was really excited.
So everybody want to know, how did that DaBaby, one of the biggest artists, how did that opportunity come about?
I found out about the video. I saw it posted on social media, like, if you need dancers, if you want to be in a music video, then come. And then also my friend King Kumo, I don't know if you've seen him on my pages, but he flips and dances, and he told
yeah, I'm saying he's talented too. You got a lot of talented people on your page. Like, it's a lot of talent right now.
Yeah, I have a whole team of people.
I see.
Yeah, so he was the one that, like, you know, kind of my final decision. He texted me like the night before or something, was like, "You should come to this video shoot for DaBaby." And at the time I was actually booked for a twerk party, to host a twerk event in Hawaii. So I was back out there after I already went to college, and so I was just out there hosting an event, and I was like, "You know what? I don't know if I should go or not. Like, I'm not really sure." And then that night I decided, the next morning, I was like, "You know what?
Like, let's go.
You never know what's gonna happen, so might as well just go to rehearsal and see what's gonna happen, you know?" So I wasn't expecting anything, but I was really happy.
And so then you went and did your thing, and they picked you for the part.
I wasn't even like, I didn't even know if I was going to be in the video or not, to be honest, because I got to the video shoot and I was like, "I'm just going to be here. You know, I don't know if they're going to let me be in it." Like, a lot of the dancers said that too. They were like, "We're not really sure if we're in the video yet. Like, we thought we had to try out or something." But anybody who was there that was in the choreo, like, got to be in it. So that was cool. And I didn't expect any twerking, because one of my friends was telling me before the rehearsal, she was like, "Oh, well, they told us that they don't want any twerking in this video, so we don't know if you want to come or not." And I was like,
"The DaBaby video?"
Yeah, that's what she said. She said, they told me specifically that they don't want any twerkers. But now looking back on that and hearing from like the other people who actually were running the video, they said, yes, we did want twerkers. But so basically my friend was just telling me that, I don't know if she didn't want me to go, you know, or just telling me that just to not make me come. So I find out, and I get there, and like, you know, everything happens for a reason, I feel like, because when I was there and Danny Lay, she was she was she was making the choreography for it with Cherry, and she was like, "Anybody that can twerk, come over here right now." And I like jumped off the couch, and I was like, me, like, I can twerk in a handstand if you want to see. And everybody was just kind of like, really? Like, okay, show us, you know? And I got up and I just did my thing. And everybody, the whole room just stopped and they all started clapping. And I was like, yeah, we're going to put that in the video. And I was like, okay, this is so cool. You know?
That's like a big thing. Like people was looking at the baby video, of course, but every person I talked to when I seen that video, did you see the girl at handstand? You're like, you was like the talk of the video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
So with that doing that video, did it open up a lot of other opportunities for you?
Yes, definitely. It was definitely a life-changing experience. I didn't expect it to be at all, but at the time, the Future Kings were also there in the rehearsal, and they were like, this is definitely going to be a life-changing experience for you. I was like, okay, you know, and just kept going on with it. Just gave it 100% energy for each and every take that we did. And it changed everything.
It was a lot of other dancers there too. Have you did any, like, you know, collabs with them on dances that was there? Because I seen some of them from like TikTok too, and some of the dancers that was in there.
Yeah, not specifically from that exact video, because the only people that were really taken like on tour and on Saturday Night Live and to the Grammys after all that was like the main people who were in the front that could be seen. So Kalea, Sammy, and Ashley, the three girls,
yeah,
the main little part up there, and then the Future Kings and the Jabberwockies. So I got to collab with them and do like dance videos with them in New York, and you know, it was just super cool, like being around them when we all got close. So, and it's just amazing being around like talented dancers like that, you know, and just having that opportunity. So,
how was meeting the Jabberwocky? Because I still want to meet them. You know what I'm saying? Like they like one of my favorite dance group, and I still want to meet them. So was they cool? How many Jabberwocky is it?
You know what? It was really cool about meeting the Jabberwockies is that when we were on set with them, like the whole day, you know, you shoot for 12 hours, 13 hours for the whole day. Shot bop, and they weren't talking, like even behind stage, even like before and in between cuts, they didn't say a word. They were in character the whole time. And that was so dope because it was like, you know, they just stayed in character. We didn't say any of their faces or anything. They just like, I don't know, they were so cool and they're so talented, and they just popped out of nowhere. Like we weren't even expecting them. We saw them at the last couple hours of the day. You know, they were there, they did their thing, and that was it. We didn't expect them to take the one take either. It was like you're shooting a whole normal video, and then the last take, which was the one take that
when everybody moved out the way.
Yeah.
They dope, baby. They dope. They smooth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're really talented.
So have you other big rappers asked you to be in their video too?
Yes. I would say, because I kind of like made a little list of the people that I worked with, other big names. Recently I was in Coi Leray and DDG's music video.
I know DDG.
And Fujiano, I was in his video as well, which was also a remix with DaBaby, and also worked with Ayo and Teo.
Yeah, they talented too.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. It was just really awesome to like be able to work with all these really cool like people that I've always looked up to, you know.
So what one of the like dancers that you really want to work with that you haven't got to work with yet? Like who you want to work with, collab with on a dance routine?
On a dance routine?
Yeah.
I would love to collab with Deja Carter. I don't know who that is.
I love dancing because I want to start I got my own I own my label and stuff, but I want to start me a dance team. So I'm always looking at dancers because I'm like, I need to form me a dance team like dope like them. So I know she is. So.
Yeah, she's dope. But yeah.
She one of the ones you want to work with? What's one of the artists you want to work with that you haven't worked with? Who?
Megan Thee Stallion. I think it would be so dope to work with her. I love her energy, her vibe, and she twerks. So I think it would be so cool if she could
Y'all do a twerk routine? That'll be dope.
Yeah, I think that'd be so dope. I absolutely love her. If I could work with any other big name artist, it would definitely be her. I think she's awesome, and I love all her music.
But I'm sure like your phone like be off the chain from rappers want you to be in their video. I know it do.
There's a lot of like upcoming artists that definitely hit me up for promotion, music videos, stuff like that. So
to all the artists out there, people who want to work with, tell them like what do you charge for them to have the twerk queen in a video?
I don't know if I should like say that on camera, like, you know, discuss pricing and stuff on camera, but yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because they usually I'll handle it through booking email, and then depending on what they exactly want me to do, how many hours, you know, and then exactly where do they need to be. It all depends on that kind of stuff too.
Okay, because I know I've seen a couple of dancers. You know, I won't say their name, but you know, I reached out to them to be in my other video. And they was like, "Oh, I chose such and such." I'm like, "Damn," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it definitely ranges, and I just don't want to set like throw out a number and then have people think like, "Oh, that's what I can book her for," but you also don't realize like there's, you know, I can't just travel somewhere and then, you know, you gotta pay for the travel, and you know.
Yeah, I know.
You know, so I don't want to just make it.
Yeah. Cause I get that, cause like I have my modeling team, like people be like, "Oh, we want to pay this." Yeah, this is a rate to use them in a video, but you gotta also pay for their traveling too. So you know, so I get what you're saying about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you looking forward to going on tour?
Yes.
You got in a tour set up? You going on?
A tour set up or anything yet, but I am definitely looking forward to like putting myself on a tour. I'm gonna start doing my tour classes more in different states, in different countries, hopefully. Like within.
So you just gonna travel and teach them anywhere?
That's what I'm looking forward to doing. Is like right now I'm just teaching them in LA and Vegas, my tour classes. Okay. But I'm looking forward to teaching them in more different countries like Chicago, Toronto, stuff like that. So I just keep planning it out and just working on it, and it's all gonna come together.
That'll be dope.
Yeah.
That'll be real dope. So I see you got a lot of followers on TikTok too. So when did you start making TikTok? How did your views, like your followers, go up? What video made your TikTok just blow? Like,
thank you, I appreciate that, because I get a lot of, you know, like there's two sides of people like telling me about TikTok, you know, and I'm so glad I started, because people kept telling me like, "Oh, you should start TikTok," you know, and I didn't really take it seriously until I would say August is when I started taking TikTok really seriously and just start posting like all the time. I would say the videos that made me blow up are definitely the ones in Vegas, and hence why like I got a place out here, is because the content just does amazing in Vegas. Like there's the people, the lights, scenery,
yeah,
amazing to have, and you can shoot all day, all night. Like you could wake up at 3 a.m. and be like, "I'm gonna go shoot a video at the Bellagio," you know, and I've done that before. We've got shot a video at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, Vegas seemed dope.
The scenery, I just love it. And then having like TikTok definitely likes me twerking in public, or, you know, having people in the background. So lots of videos that have gone viral for me hits like 4 or 5 million views of me just twerking in public and just having a big crowd. So like I'll go out to what's called Fremont Street, which is like the old strip. It's not the new strip. Mm-hmm. And I'll just twerk, and a big crowd will come, and then I get like what do you call it? Not the crowd POV, but like a point of view from where you can see the whole crowd.
You see the whole crowd, yeah. Yeah,
that's what people like to do. And it's also better because TikTok will literally delete any video of me twerking from the back. So I can't do that on TikTok, which is really frustrating. But yeah, so I just keep it all PG and twerk from the front.
Do you hit any of the casinos out there? The casino out there?
Do I go to the casinos? And no.
No, you're not a gambling person.
I've never gambled. ever.
Me either. I'm the same way.
I hate walking through them. I hate the smell of smoke. It smells disgusting, but you will smell it if you come to Vegas and you're like, oh gosh, it smells.
I know.
It's just
And,
smoke
and,
and
people,
urine and it's so gross.
and people never sleep out there. Never.
No.
Like when we was out there, I promise you, we was up probably to about 8 the next morning. Like,
yep, that's how my schedule was when I started. I stayed out here a couple months last year too, and we would literally work all night and then be up till 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, and then sleep during the day because it's too hot, and then 2, you can get great content at night. Like there's no point in being up in 120-degree weather. You can't do much. It's too hot to do all that.
So with your success, do you have a lot of like brands trying to get you to work with, like clothing, like
yes.
Even people like wear my merch, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Lots
So,
every day. Yes, there's lots.
So I'm sure you get a lot of like free merch.
Yeah, I do. There's like quite a few brands. It's just been frustrating because I've been traveling for the last year or so. And I would say 8 months I was just on the road. And so having like a place to send that merch to was really frustrating because I actually don't have like half of the stuff that I should have, because those people that were like, oh yeah, you can send it to this place or you can send it to that place, I never got it from. So I'm like missed out on a lot of those clothes brands, a lot of merch, a lot of, just even like little press on meals. And I just feel horrible because I never got those. And I'm like, it's hard to go back through like 52 weeks ago to find a message that I'm like, I'm sorry I never got it, and I'm hoping that they realize that I didn't get it, because I wouldn't just take your merch and just not post it. So like if you're watching this and you know that you sent me something and I never got it, I'm sorry. Just, like it sucks because I feel bad I'm not able to like promote or like show the merch that I got if I never received it,
Yeah.
But.
So with success it come with a lot of haters.
Yes.
So when you started blowing up and you did DaBaby and you've been traveling, did you have anybody you thought like, oh, they got my back, start hating on you?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm not gonna like name names or anything.
Nah, you ain't gotta do all that.
But yeah, I did have a close group of friends, and I thought that they were, were there for me, and we'd always
happy for you.
But you could just tell like they weren't really my real friends, because once I kept going and I kept supporting them the way that I still did ever since I had 2,000 followers, that same love and that same energy was not reciprocated. And I could tell like they weren't really in it just to be my friend. It wasn't really, for those reasons. It was just to be around me for whatever it was, just to get closer to what they wanted out of it,
Basically trying to use you.
Mm-hmm.
I know how that feels. I know how to do it.
Yeah.
So you have any new projects coming up?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I do actually. I just dropped my first song, so I'm working on dropping.
Oh, you do music too?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check that out.
Thank you. Yeah, I just dropped it with D-Mac, and if you know D-Mac, he made the song Panoramic with Sage.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about that. It was definitely really cool for me to be able to experience like a new, what do you call it? There's a word for it. A new thing to do. So I'm like really excited about that. Definitely want to keep working on that and drop music videos and just keep going with that.
So you don't concentrate on your singing career, or you don't try to balance the music and your dancing? And
yes, so since I twerk, I love rap music, so I actually made a rap song, but I am like open to do singing as well. I used to sing. I actually was in choir for like 4 years, and I used to do singing when I was a kid. I did a lot of stuff when I was like growing up, but now I'm just kind of getting back into it. And my style would definitely be more rapping, because I love to twerk and I want to be able to twerk to something that is my own song,
So have you recorded how many songs have you recorded already?
5. But
okay.
but yeah.
You dropped one already?
It's called
Where on? Is it on Spotify?
Yeah, it's on everything, all
Okay,
platforms.
I'm gonna check it out and I'll
Yeah,
share it
check
with
it
you.
out. Thank
I'll
you.
share it. So, where have you ever thought about acting, like getting into that acting?
I'm glad you asked that. I did do acting seriously for like, I want to say 3-4 years. I was in a bunch of plays, musicals, and I was like the main character in a couple of plays when I was younger. I would say like 8, 9, 10 years old, around that age.
Yeah.
So I was like,
I love acting too. That's why I took up in college, acting. So
really?
yeah, I'm gonna start, like, we gonna start doing like our own movies and stuff. So
Oh,
you know,
really?
yeah. So I'm trying to find, like, what I'm gonna do, like, people who don't really get a shot
Mhm.
who trying to do acting. I'm gonna try to bring different people from all over the state. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
To be in movies. You know what I'm saying? Just to get them started. So
That's
yeah, I
dope.
love.
I've never been in any movies, only plays and musicals. I was in a lot of musicals.
So, so what you saying? We definitely got to get you in the movie.
Yeah.
We
I would
we
love
we
to.
we actually working on like 3 movies right now. I'm working with a film director out of California.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, so we working on, and we'll just get down, and they writing the script. So when we get looking for the people to be in, I'm definitely gonna give you a shout.
Yeah, let me know.
Test your acting skill.
Do that.
What would you say your acting skill is on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say like a good 7.
Oh,
I'm
that's good
not
though.
the best. Like, it's been a while, since I acted or had the chance to, but the same thing with like drawing and ceramics. I definitely want to get the chance to get back into those kind of things, because I've just been so focused on creating content and just, making the next video and keep doing all that. So I'd love to get back into like my creative and art side.
So okay. So how often do you make video? Because you got a lot of video. Like, it seems
Every
like
day.
you make them like every day.
Every
Every day.
day. Mhm. Literally, because on TikTok, I try to do separate content. I don't want my followers to get bored, so I don't want to post the same thing that I post on Instagram and TikTok. Also, for the fact that I cannot post twerking on TikTok. So I have to do other content, which is great because it like pushes me to do other content, which is fun and I have fun doing it. So I'll post like, when I first started, I was trying to post about 4 times a day, and then I bumped it up to like 6 times a day. And that's a lot of videos, so I'll try to like do
Yeah.
3 videos one time. And then if I miss a day, or even just if there's like a slow day, I try to do at least 1 video a day if I can. But then comes with the blocks and the bans on TikTok too. So like since March, I've been getting temporary bans, stuff like that. Just a lot of people I've talked to on TikTok have been dealing with the same thing, but definitely takes away from being able to grow and like
It seemed like you growing just fine. You said you was at 2019 like followers, and now you at what, 200,000 some on Instagram. Like, it's
thank
so hard to grow like
it
on
is.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Like,
Instagram is the hardest. TikTok is a little easier, I would definitely say. If you keep on top of it, you can have a video go viral for like literally no reason. It's always a video that you expect not to blow up that's going to blow up on TikTok. But there's a lot of stuff on TikTok that I just wouldn't post on Instagram, But it's just like a lot of fun, extra BTS type of content that I get to post, and there's a platform for it. So I get to post all of that, and people are like, they like it. So I'm glad that I get to post it and have a place to put it, like all of
I
my.
definitely don't know how to work TikTok. I tried it. I said, man, this ain't for me. But
It's
I got
hard.
one. I got one. I probably got like, I don't know. I probably got 9 followers, and I ain't been on there. Like,
It's
I don't know
funny.
how to work it. I don't know how to do the
I didn't
video.
I didn't know either. Last year I had a TikTok and I was stuck, I would say like 20K, 50K, and 60K for like a good year before I even like took it seriously. Like all my friends kept telling me to, and so when I took it seriously and like put effort into it the same way I do Instagram, I started to blow up. So I was like, wow, this works. I'm gonna keep doing what works and just keep posting, and it's fun. So I enjoy it and I like to keep doing it.
It definitely seemed like you live your life to the fullest.
Thanks.
So I know you're a big face out there in the, especially the entertainment world, because you know everybody know who you are. Believe it or not, not for real. Like everybody know who you are. So I know you get a lot of probably artists trying to hit on you. I know that.
Yep, a lot. Yeah. But I usually just don't answer because I can tell, like, if they're trying to do business, they're trying to do business. If they're not, then they usually just won't get an answer from me, you know? Like, I actually check all my requested DMs daily. And if it's just like somebody trying to hit on me, then they won't get answered. But if it's a business inquiry, then I answer it, you know? It's simple.
Yeah.
Like,
Somebody,
I'm not really here to like meet people online and do all that. So
you focus on your career. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's just
You
business.
young, you
If
trying to focus
it's about business, I will answer. If you're not, then you're just not gonna get an answer. It's so simple.
have you have you ever reached out to anybody trying to work with them and they never answer you back?
Yes, I have actually worked with. I've done that with a few people. They'd be like, "Hey, I'd love to collab with you if you're down," and then never get an answer, and that kind of sucks. But it's okay because maybe they just didn't see it. You know, maybe they just never saw it, and maybe one day they'll see it. You know.
Yeah, it happens. Like, 'cause you gotta think when people who big up there, I'm sure they get a lot of DMs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people, like I say, people think they be ignoring them, but they don't be like that. They just ain't probably got to your DM yet. So
Yeah.
you know. So I like to do something on my show where I get like five things about you that people might not know. That five like hidden talent like people might not know.
Hidden talents. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I kind of already gave away a couple, which is that I do art, ceramics, play lacrosse, and hidden talents. Besides,
Do you know how to cook? Do people?
Yes.
yes, I can cook. But
I
I
definitely
would
can't
say my favorite thing to do is bake. Like I actually really enjoy baking, and I took classes when I was younger as a kid, and I can decorate cakes and I can decorate, you know, make little roses on cakes and stuff like that. I love to eat. That's one thing that I love to do. So I'll make a lot of bread. I love carbs, so I like cupcakes, bread, cornbread, a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, like I definitely can't cook. Yeah, I can't bake either. So I'm probably I eat out. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the type I can't even make noodles. You know what I'm saying?
Really? That's my favorite thing.
No, like
that is my favorite thing to cook. I literally cook pasta like every other day.
when I tried to cook noodles one time, my first and last time, it looked like mashed potato. Like I guess I left it too long and not too long. I just never, cause I never learned how to cook. I just always played sports, so I was in every sport. And I played sports in college, and you know I never really, you know.
I would definitely say the same. Didn't have time to cook growing up, but like when I got a little bit older and I was in college, and I mean while I was still in high school too, I would always cook because even though like I would get home at 1, I always loved pasta and I love bread. Growing up, my dad and I would make bread. We make challah bread just from scratch, like a lot of so part of my family is Portuguese, so we make this bread. What's it called? Forgot the name of it, but it's like this round bread, and we always make it like every year. So just lots of bread, pasta, carbs, pancakes, lots of that stuff.
Okay, so you said you had a new song out. Can you tell everybody what's the name of your song?
It's called Reverse, and it's by me and D-Mac.
And where can they find it? On every platform?
On all platforms. And there's a dance video because I taught a twerk class to my song before it was out. So it's on my YouTube channel, Courtney Sanderson. You can see it on there. And then there's just a video with just the song below it.
Okay. So You want to get any shout outs to anybody before we end the show?
Yes, I would give a shout out to King Kumo. His Instagram is at KINGKUMO_. Him and at Ku Tokyo, same KUTOKYO_. And them two, they've been by my side for the last year. We've been working as a team. Tokyo, he records mostly all of my content for me for the last year or so. And Kumo's has been there like as like a mentor, as a person helping me out like with everything in general. And just we've been working together since then. So yeah, it's been really awesome. We all keep putting each other on to different opportunities. So that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Team. So shout out all your social media to where can social media everybody can find you on? Yes, I just recently changed my Instagram name because it had too many underscores and it's annoying to type in all those underscores. So at my TikTok and Instagram is exactly the same. It's at I am Courtney Sanderson, IAMCOURTNEYSANDERSON. And then my YouTube channel is Courtney Sanderson. My Snapchat and Twitter are exactly the same. So it's going to be Courtney, COURTNEY 13_SA. And then Facebook, it's Courtney Sanderson.
Okay. I'm going to have to add you on Snap. I'm going to have to get you to send it to me so I can get people to add you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm still figuring out how to go public on Facebook. I don't know how to do that.
Facebook? You don't know how to what?
Make a public Facebook, because mine I think it might be private. I don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to make a business page on Facebook?
Not yet, but I'm gonna work on that.
I think you go to, I don't know. I had somebody make mine for me, so I don't know.
My page, they said, you know, it was like Googling it, how to make your page public. And they said you have to like get 5,000 friends. So I started adding all the people back, you know, and confirming with them. But then I started getting calls like nonstop from another country, like India or something. And they just kept calling me nonstop all day and my phone would go off. So I just stopped doing that because I was like, every time I keep adding everybody back, they won't stop calling me. So I can't really have people calling me all day. I don't know.
You got to watch that because some of them over there, they will hack your page.
Yeah.
And put all kind of porn on that. That's how they did one of my dude. He was one of my friends. He's an artist, and you know he got a big following, and they hacked that page, and he had to start all back over. Like, it was crazy.
My gosh, yeah. That's
so Facebook kind of like, I don't know, iffy for me. I don't really do Facebook. You know, I'm to my family. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
like business wise,
I'd rather just be able to have a public page because like everything else I have is public. Facebook is the only one that's frustrating because I don't really know how to make it public so that I don't have to like add people back.
No. You say you got Twitter, right?
Yes. Twitter and Snapchat are exactly the same.
Okay.
Courtney 13_SA.
Okay. So Courtney, I really appreciate you coming on this interview with me and, you know, taking time, like I said before, speaking to us, speaking to the Speak Your Mind family, you know, Social NOSTRA. We appreciate you coming on the show. And we definitely, you know, if you know anybody else, you know, might want to come, want to interview, you know, give me a shout, you know, you cool people, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll definitely hit you up.
And, you know, everybody go follow me at Speak Your Minds and go follow Courtney. She a dope dancer. She got a single out right now called Reverse. So go get it on every platform. So go check it out and go subscribe to her YouTube channel, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
All right, Courtney. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you. It was really nice meeting you. I appreciate you guys having me on the show.
All right. Thanks for letting us.
All right. Bye.
Bye.